I had a few weeks off on holiday, and I was really looking forward to getting back to. Well, I guess most people read comics. But if you do read comics, most people read them on their holiday. But I have little kids, so it's just not going to happen. Like so, now that I'm back to the usual routine, I jumped back into Transformers issue number 7. I noticed straight away that there was a fill-in artist. Jorge Corona, brilliant, I have to say. What a great replacement for Daniel Warren Johnson. It's the art still has that very kind of organic, loose, kind of expressive ink quality that Daniel Warren Johnson has. Probably not as dynamic, as in like, as I don't think you can get any more dynamic than Daniel Warren Johnson. Like, but this issue was amazing. Absolutely amazing. There's kind of a prologue of this Arcee character. I remember her from the Transformers movie, and at first I didn't know what this was. That's beautiful piece of artwork there. Like, and she's saying, "What have they done to you?" At the time, you don't know who it is. Later on, you will find out, but I'll come to that in a minute. For me, the standout scene in this was basically Soundwave challenging Starscream, and because like they were all the Decepticons were like fully powered, and they still managed to lose to a few underpowered Autobots. And like in my head, I was kind of like the Decepticons are as incompetent as I remember them from the cartoon. But what blew me away about in this issue was that there was repercussions. Basically, Soundwave was like, "I'm not having any of this. Starscream, you're an absolute waster. You know, how did we lose?" Like, he's literally taking him to task here, and they end up fighting, and it's a really, like, the fight is insane, really insane. Like, yeah, see, Starscream gets kind of pushed in by one of the other Decepticons, and he's saying, "Prepare yourself for combat." Starscream is like, wait, and then he just gets shot. I think he loses a chunk of his shoulder. He gets punched, knocked back again, kind of like the art is so beautiful. Like, he loses his gun. Like, the storytelling is amazing here. Like, and you know, Soundwave is like, "Do you yield?" Starscream's like, "No way, never." Throws some stones in his face. Then there's like a really cool, like, you know, they're just slamming each other, beating the crap out of each other, and then there's this amazing, look at that, like that beat up kind of face that's got a lot of agony in it. Like, that, it's just beautiful artwork, like incredible artwork. Starscream, he managed to get another shot off here, headbutt, brilliant. Like, it's just so kinetic. This is kind of like where the tide turns. Like, Soundwave lets out this Laserbeak, you know, the flying character. There's a really nice eyeball shot here, you know, of Laserbeak coming in, and then he pulls out one of Starscream's eyes, brings it back to Soundwave. Just a cool idea for it. And look, poor old Starscream. Like, you can't have too much pity for him because he's an absolute lunatic. Like, but he is on his last legs. And when you see a shot like this, I don't know about anyone else, when I see a shot like this here, look, you can see like there's a fall down here. It's what's the I can't think of the word. It's it's like forecasting what's to come. I can't think of the word. There's a word for in storytelling, a better word, but what's he saying? He's not saying much. But anyway, then Soundwave, he's saying, "You kicked my Ravage," because at one point Soundwave kicked Ravage. Like, but look at that great shot there with his eye hanging out, and then Soundwave, picks him up, like punches in through his stomach or his chest, and pulls out obviously the most important part of it's probably like his heart or something, and he's like, the only path left is extermination. Another great face there, and throws him down into this pit, like, and he's saying, "Goodbye, Starscream." And then what you've got here is there's a really cool page here where he's basically saying these parts will go towards other Decepticons, and then he gets all of the other Decepticons to kneel before Soundwave. So like Soundwave is now the leader of the Decepticons. Just a great scene. Did not expect that. I think this is another reason why comics are amazing, is because it's almost like you couldn't do that in a cartoon, or possibly, I don't even know if you could do it in a movie. It's like I think maybe because comics are like so small that not a lot of people cares about them. I don't know, and it's probably because Robert Kirkman is on board with this. Like, it's part of his kind of I guess he's like the steward of the Transformers at the moment. But great stuff. Like, you've got this kind of relationship here building between Carly and Arcee, and like you can tell Arcee is mad for revenge, like, because her father was killed, and Arcee's like, be careful what you wish for. And then what you find out is she says her mentor was Ultra Magnus, used to love that character. So I think the original prologue, she said she was responsible for his death. And then when you think back to that original scene where I showed the beautiful artwork, I think that's Ultra Magnus. Like, he just got, I don't know, just stripped for parts and broken down into pieces. Like, but essentially, this is kind of the issue. There's a few other little bits there, but that was the main talking points. I leave it at that. This Transformers book is brilliant. It's going so strong, and I'm just so impressed with it. So impressed.